Good morning. Thank you for joining us at today's Croes-y-Parc Chapel Sunday Dropin. Glad that you could be with us. And we're going to start our time together with some verses from the Bible that remind us how we can all be one in Christ.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I've recently started writing a book. Now, you might be thinking, well, of course you are. Not content with bending our ears every week, you've decided to inflict your ramblings on a wider audience. If you are thinking that, please keep it to yourself, in case it's not just your ears that get bent. Truth is, though, I feel I should be doing that. But I know enough about how God works not to make the assumption that anyone is going to read it. I remember a conversation with an aspiring Christian author. He was dismayed because he'd written a book and he couldn't even get it published. But you know, God never told him it would be a bestseller or even that it would get to print. God just told him to write it. It was an exercise entirely for his own benefit. That said, I'm taking the writing seriously. So seriously, in fact, I've asked a dear friend, Alex, to edit and proofread. She's trying to shape a hodgepodge of testimony, musings, teachings, and wacky anecdotes into something resembling a book. I couldn't begin to do that myself. It requires a level of organisation that I could never achieve. But do you know who else is writing a story? You are. Just like me, every day you are writing the narrative of your life. Every day is another page. Might have what you think, what you learn. Perhaps it's got anecdotes, wacky or otherwise. Might not have much on it at all, but you are writing your life story, no less than I am writing mine. In the Bible it says, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each of us may receive what is due to us for the things done while in the body, whether good or bad." Let's think about that for a moment. We will receive what is due to us for the things done in the body, whether good or bad. What does that tell us? It tells us that the life story we are writing today will be reviewed by Christ himself, and what he sees there will have consequences. It tells us this isn't a drill and that everything we do, good or bad, has eternal significance. Let me tell you, in non-theological terms, what he's going to be looking for in your life story. He'll be looking for those sentences, paragraphs, passages and chapters that you wrote together. That's what he'll be looking for, the stuff you and he wrote together. He'll be looking for those differences you allowed him to make in your life, those anecdotes where your relationship with him made a difference to those around you, those snippets of testimony when he was able to impact your life so you could impact someone else's. He'll be looking for the evidence of relationship, that you were really someone he knew and that you knew him. I'm drawn to that well-known allegory in the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis, as it seems to fit so well with the idea of writing our life stories and what happens afterwards. He says this, "But the things that began to happen after that were so great and beautiful that I cannot write them. And for us, this is the end of all the stories, and we can most truly say that they all lived happily ever after. But for them, it was only the beginning of the real story. All their life in this world and all their adventures in Narnia had only been the cover and the title page. Now at last they were beginning chapter 1 of the great story, which no one on earth has read, which goes on forever, in which every chapter is better than the one before." In a sense, it really doesn't matter what is written in my life story so far, or indeed yours. We can't change any of it. That's what we've done, and there is no turning the clock back. But we can start a fresh page today. We don't have to wait to arrive in heaven to have a new title page. We can begin chapter 1 right now. Not chapter 1 of Lewis's great story, but the opening of our new story. Every day we have that choice. Maybe we're unaware of it. Perhaps we never give it a thought. But while we draw breath, things can change. We can always start a new chapter. God bless and stay safe.
Just look at the distance we're made. We're offered acceptance. We are known, we are loved, come what may. There's always another chance. Taking steps, making choices each day. Our stories are meaningful. There's a friend who will listen and care. Recover me, God of welcome, God of peace. Jesus set me free to be how you see me. We're coming empty. We come to be filled. Come with your peace. Come and rebuild. We're coming empty. We come to be filled. Recover me, God of welcome, God of peace. Jesus set me free to be how you see me. Recover me, God of welcome, God of peace. Jesus set me free to be how you see me. Recover me, how you see me. Set me free.
Thank you for joining us today. Hope you'll be with us again next Sunday. If you want to check out what's going on at Croes-y-Parc, things that you can join in, well, there's events here on this Facebook page. And in fact, we've got an alpha discussion group starting soon. So if you've ever thought, I'd love to explore about the meaning of life and how the Christian faith fits into that, that'd be a great place to start. We're going to be doing that on Monday afternoons and Tuesday evenings. Say more details here on this page. And also, if you want to catch up on stuff that's happened before, you can go to our YouTube channel now, where we're putting up all our videos. And as always, if there's anything we can do for you, if we can pray for you and your family, please just message us. We'd be privileged to do that for you. Goodbye. God bless.